Before the year 2000, Shaquille O'Neal was already a superstar. Everyone knew his size. Everyone feared his power. But a lot of people still doubted him. They said he was lazy. They said he cared more about movies, music, and fame than winning. They said he was never in great shape. And the biggest question of all was simple. Could Shaq really lead a team to a championship? What if all of that was wrong? What if the problem was never Shaq's talent, but his focus? In the 1999-2000 NBA season, everything changed. Shaq locked in. He listened. He committed his body, his mind, and his role as a leader. And what followed wasn't just a great season. It was one of the most dominant years the NBA has ever seen. So how did a player known for bad habits become unstoppable? What changed behind the scenes? And why do many people still call this the most dominant season in basketball history? That's what we're breaking down today. If you enjoy deep NBA stories like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Nylon, and turn on notifications, because we've got more legendary stories coming your way.
Shaquille wearing number 34. It's up, and Shaq hits it out of bounds in the backcourt. Ball away. Van Exel comes the other way. Underneath with a pass to Shaq, and he slam dunks.
Well, the first time he touches it on the offensive end.
Early career. Shaquille O'Neal entered the NBA in 1992 as the first overall pick. And from the very start, he stood out. He was over 7 feet tall and well over 300 pounds. Yet he moved like someone much smaller. He ran the floor, finished fast breaks, and dunked with so much force that defenders were scared just to stand near him. During his first 7 NBA seasons, Shaq put up incredible numbers. He averaged around 27 points, 12 rebounds, and more than 2 blocks per game. He shot close to 60% from the field, which was elite for any player, especially a center. He made several All-NBA teams, won a scoring title, and even led a team to the NBA Finals once. But even with all that success, something still felt incomplete. Shaq did not always take conditioning seriously. He often showed up to training camp out of shape. Off the court, he enjoyed partying, recording rap albums, acting in movies, and appearing in commercials. Fans loved his personality, but many people around the league questioned how focused he really was. Shaq later admitted this himself. He said that before big games, even before NBA Finals games, he sometimes did things he should not have been doing. Looking back, he accepted the truth. As the leader of the team, he knew he had not always led the right way.
Unable to sit at the table, now they want to eat with me. Go find a recipe.
Nice beard, Shaq. What do you use on it?
Age of beard.
Criticism and doubt, Shaq can't win. Between 1992 and 1999, Shaq's teams were swept out of the playoffs 5 different times. And every time it happened, the same doubts came back. People started asking hard questions. Was Shaq too selfish? Was he mentally tough enough? Did he really want to win more than anything else? The criticism grew louder each year. NBA legends like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Bill Walton spoke openly about his flaws. Lakers general manager Jerry West questioned his commitment. Even inside the locker room, his own teammate Kobe Bryant had doubts about Shaq's leadership. The message around the league became clear. Shaquille O'Neal had all the talent in the world, but many people believed he could not be trusted when it mattered most.
Breaking news regarding the Sacramento State men's basketball team, Shaq. Don't call it Sac State anymore, just call it Shaq State.
Everything changes. In the summer of 1999, the Lakers hired Phil Jackson as their new head coach. That one decision changed everything. Phil Jackson was not just another coach. He had already won 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls. He understood superstars. He understood pressure. And most importantly, he knew how to earn respect without begging for it. From the very beginning, Shaq respected Phil. While Shaq was in Montana for a concert, he decided to visit his new coach, who lived nearby. When Phil arrived home, he found Shaq standing there, looking at his championship trophies. Phil didn't give a long speech. He kept it simple. You can get one of these, Phil told him, if you listen to me. Shaq believed him right away.
A year to bring the championship back to Chicago.
Now to 1. Here's Jordan. Nice move by Jordan. And it's tipped home by Rodman.
Just like last time, we're all in this together.
If we win, celebrate our achievements with style and dignity.
The test. Phil Jackson didn't try to motivate Shaq with long speeches or kind words. Instead, he challenged him. One day, Phil asked Shaq to help move a huge fallen tree on his property. Phil used a boat to pull the tree while Shaq pushed it from the water. Then, Phil told Shaq to hold onto the tree as the boat kept moving, forcing Shaq to let go and swim a long distance back to shore. It was tiring. It was uncomfortable. But that was the point. Phil was testing Shaq's effort, not his talent. After that, Phil asked Shaq how much he weighed. Shaq didn't really know. His weight often went up during the off-season. Phil told him he needed to lose weight, protect his knees, and be ready to play heavy minutes every night. Shaq agreed. When training camp began, he showed up in the best shape of his life. 345 pounds of pure power. In the 1999-2000 season, Shaq weighed around 345 pounds. But this wasn't bad weight. It wasn't sloppy. It was strength, muscle, and balance working together. He was quicker than ever. He got off the floor faster. He ran the court with ease. For someone that big, his movement didn't make sense. No one had ever seen a human being that large move, with that much speed and control on a basketball court. Shaq's footwork was a huge part of his dominance. He didn't need flashy moves. He fought for deep position, used his body, then turned, spun, and finished strong. Once he caught the ball near the rim, the defense was already beaten. There was nothing defenders could do except foul him or get out of the way.
For everyone. Here he comes, Bryant, the Buckman defender. Oh my goodness. Wow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
14. Kyrie against Bryant, who takes on the challenge. See if Kyrie does as well. Crowd anticipating a little one-on-one action. Behind the back, couldn't shake him. Bryant's still an all-world defender.
The Kobe problem. While Phil Jackson had Shaq fully locked in, he still had another big challenge to handle. Kobe Bryant. Kobe was young, incredibly talented, and full of confidence. He believed he was the best player on the team. He wanted the ball in his hands as much as possible, and he wanted to score every chance he got. Phil Jackson made the team's roles very clear. Shaq was the number one option. The offense would run through him. Kobe would be the floor leader, the player who guided the team and made the system work. Phil also made something else clear. If either of them could not accept their role, he was willing to trade anyone. No exceptions. Shaq was happy with the decision. Kobe was not.
He gives the Lakers their first two of the season.
Don't think Van Exel didn't give him a good pass to set that up, too. Here's the ball down the middle. Broken up, stolen by Ceballos. That saved a sure basket for Ori. Nice play by Cedric. And here's a fine little defender himself, and that's Fisher. In the post, it goes to Shaq. He turns, he throws it down and in from 2 feet.
The triangle takes over. Phil Jackson introduced the triangle offense. It needed trust, patience, and teamwork, and it ran through the center. At first, Kobe struggled with it. He forced shots, dribbled too much, and tried to beat double teams by himself. The flow broke down. At one point, things got so bad that Shaq and other Lakers quietly agreed to stop passing him the ball. Then, something unexpected happened. Kobe injured his wrist and missed several weeks. Without him, the triangle finally worked. The ball moved, roles were clear, and the Lakers started winning games consistently. It changed everything for the entire team. Shaq dominates the regular season. During the 1999-2000 season, Shaquille O'Neal was unstoppable. He set career highs in nearly every stat. He scored almost 30 points per game, grabbed over 13 rebounds, blocked shots, and passed better than ever. On defense, he became a nightmare for opponents. He rotated faster, protected the rim, and stopped guards who tried to drive into the paint. The Lakers dominated the season, finishing with a 67-15 record, one of the best in NBA history. Shaq's dominance earned him second place in Defensive Player of the Year voting, and the league's Most Valuable Player award. The MVP that almost was unanimous. Shaq deserved to be the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. Only one voter picked someone else, denying him a perfect vote. But it didn't matter. Shaq had bigger goals, focused on winning, not awards.
All right, and Shaq won MVP award, and he's going to be given it right now by Commissioner David Stern. Right now, let's send it over to the public address announcer, Lawrence Tanter.
The playoffs begin. In the playoffs, Shaq took his game to another level. Double teams, triple teams, and fouls couldn't stop him. Against Portland, the Lakers struggled, but in the clutch, Shaq and Kobe delivered, leading the team to victory.
Underneath in a perfect stride. And with the ball, Sabalos out in front to Eddie Jones from Temple. Bounce pass in low to Campbell, working on a smaller man, Green. Out to Fisher, three-pointer with the rookie is good. You're going to love this guy, I'm telling you.
The NBA Finals. In the NBA Finals against the Indiana Pacers, Shaq was unstoppable. Indiana had no answer for him. He averaged 38 points and nearly 17 rebounds, dominating the entire floor. Even with Kobe injured, Shaq carried the team and sealed the championship in Game 6, earning Finals MVP. The numbers that prove it. During the 2000 playoffs, Shaq averaged over 30 points and 15 rebounds. He made the Lakers unstoppable. Opponents fouled him nonstop, but it didn't matter. His size, strength, and presence alone changed every game. Why 2000 Shaq was different? Shaq may not have been the most skilled center ever, but no one had his combination of size, strength, speed, and impact. Even in today's NBA, he would dominate. The 2000 Shaq was like a cheat code. This season wasn't just great, it made history. Shaq proved something simple, but powerful. Discipline changes everything. When talent finally meets commitment, legends are born. In the year 2000, Shaquille O'Neal became something the NBA had never seen before. A player that big, that strong, and that focused had no equal. Defenses had no answers. Doubters had nothing left to say. So the question is, will we ever see a season this dominant again? Will another player ever control the game the way Shaq did that year? Or was this truly a once-in-a-lifetime moment in basketball history? If you enjoyed this story and want more deep NBA breakdowns like this, hit the like button, subscribe to Nylon, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because legends never fade, and some seasons are simply impossible to forget.